I think more skilled players could do more in this situation and make their way out, but I don't think that's me. I think for this one, this run, or this attempt, is dead. I can't make it out of Blighttown to try and find more items. I could try and go to the catacombs and run around there, but I think the lack of stamina and inability to deal damage to anything on the way there, considering the fact I have to run past some drakes. I have to run past some drakes, run through Darkroot Basin, through Darkroot Garden, and then through the cathedral to make it to Firelink to go into the catacombs with an inability to deal any damage. So I think that this run is absolutely toast. So that's the what is it for this run, for this attempt. We made it to Blighttown and we killed 3 bosses and we rang the first bell. So that's the end of that run. I think, like I said, you might feel disappointed, but a better player might make it out. But that ain't me. I'm struggling to get out of here. So we'll be back. We will reset the items and we'll go again. All right, we're here, back in the asylum, back where it all began, back to try and start this random run again. So I've chosen the warrior class for this starting, just to hopefully give myself a little bit of an easier go. Just because the reason is because it has strength and dex at 13. I will, of course, take all my clothes off, and we'll use what we find. So like I said, we did the private class last time. You start off with nothing, but this time round we will start off with. I think it's just the stats is really what I'm trying to offer. But like I said, nowhere in the rules did it say I must use a certain class. Nowhere did it say that. So we're bending the rules and doing that slightly. I'm going with the warrior, just to give myself 2 extra points in strength and dex, because that might give us an easier run depending on what we find. Oh, I can't believe we're back here so soon. But you know, that's how this run goes. These things aren't meant to be easy. But like I said, the itemizer mod is relatively easy to use. Right, what do we find here? The Caduceus Round Shield. So we actually find a decent shield right at the beginning. The real question will be what weapon we find when we get up here. What is this? A longsword. Holy shit. The game is taking it easy on us. Now, because it's taking it easy on us right now, I do worry with what we're going to get later on in the game. That's quite shocking. I mean, I could have chosen one of the mage classes actually, because I get an extra item later on. But like I said, we've gotten a good starting setup really. Around a semi-decent shield, so make sure there's no items down there, and a longsword. So it's not the demon spear which we started off with last time, which one-shotted the asylum demon. No, it's something entirely different. It's a weapon we'll actually have to do some work with. But fortunate though, the longsword is my favourite weapon in Dark Souls. It's one of my favourite weapons.
Oh,
Fortunately, yes. But I'll take your Estus Flask though. So let's Thank you.
No.
So there were some things I could do. I could put on race mode in the mods, which basically means that key items are always going to be in their location. But that's not really what you're here for. So it's made it so I basically have to explore all of Lordran to really try and find everything I need. So I don't know why I'm using my shield really, but it's habit. Did stay down the bonfire. Oh wow, that's ridiculous. Wow, he got lucky again. And like I said, I'm just mainly killing these guys for souls, really. Oh, that was way too over my parry. I might lose to a hollow. There we go. That's what I want to do. Prove I've still got it. Right. Let's two-hander longsword. Take on the boss. We'll actually have to do some fighting to this time. We won't be able to drop on his head. Oh! 338 though. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And we're light rolling. So we're pretty good going. Like I said, if we had gotten a heavier weapon or a shield, heavier shield, we might have struggled a bit more. Okay. We actually melted the Asylum Demon. I was going to go back and heal up, but I don't think I need to do that. Not just yet. It does feel weird being back here. But that's I think that's the nature of these runs, is that, you know, it's... Like, I remember watching Lowbro's run, and he had to restart like 3 or 4 times. At one point, he got fairly far in. He needed to find a better weapon. He got to the point where he was walking. Elite Knight Gauntlets and a rare Ring of Sacrifice. Well, the rules state we have to equip that rare Ring of Sacrifice, and we have to equip the gloves. So we have some form of armor, some form of protection, a tiny bit of poise. But yeah, he just got to the point where like even Lowbro he's like, I can't do anything, and that's the stage I wrote. It's the stage I reached in there. It's like, I was like, I cannot do anything. I can't get out of Blight Town. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it all the way back to Firelink and then go to there. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Right. Sit down here. I think I'm going to level myself up. And I'm thinking strength and dex just at the moment. Get those to a decent level, and maybe put some points into my endurance as well. Seek guidance and a green titanite shard. Interesting start. So let's see what else we can find around Firelink. Like I said, there are always lots of items around here that I always seem to miss. What is this? Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring. Interesting. Answer Dark Sun Gwendolyn Summoning. Alright. I have no idea how that's going to affect us right now. But I guess it means we can go meet Gwendolyn. If we wanted to. But right now I don't think that'll be very beneficial to us. So let's go rob Petrus's store. As a frame rate shits itself. And what's up here? Large silver nameless soldier. Excellent. Maybe we could swallow that and get a level up. Yeah, I'm thinking level strength, dex, and endurance, really. Just to try and get as much as possible. For heavy weapons that are going to come later on. Large silver nameless soldier. Alright, this is so far so good. Helm of Favour and Humanity. This is how the last run started. Started off quite well and quite easy, and then just descended into utter madness. But, you know, that's how these things go. Right. What is all this? Some rubbish. Literally, we found some literal rubbish. Right. Well, we got here East-West shield, so I will get to a safe place and equip that. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I die in here, to be honest. Because I've got no souls, and I've got a rare Ring of Sacrifice, which obviously is not something I want. Black Knight Great Axe and a whip. Black Knight Great Axe and a whip. So, I picked that up first, and then I picked up this whip. So we now have a whip. That is our source of damage, ladies and gentlemen. A whip. And I can't rest this bonfire. Hopefully this guy will piss off. Go away. Go away. Go away. Please. Please. Please go away to a sufficient distance. Let me sit down. Hey! Right. So we have we have a whip. I'm not sure what kind of damage the whip does. I'm not going to run around the graveyard just yet. I'm just going to pop down to New Londo and grab some of the items we can get from down here relatively early on. We could find a crap weapon. We have a whip which you can do damage with, so I think this is a bit of a risky move. Actually, yeah, this is a risky move actually. But then again, we could find something. We're gonna find items around anyway, aren't we? So we might as well go for it anyway. A Titanite slab, excellent. If we ever get to the point where we need slabs to level up items, I can't see us reaching that point really. But we can check this merchant guy. Actually, we didn't talk to him last time before. Rick out of Vinhelm, blah 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 blah. Come on, mate, talk. So, question is, what does he buy? Dragon Slayer, Great Bows, and Sorcerer's Catalyst. That's it.
Come back soon.
So he's got an interesting, interesting setup, really. I don't think we can't really buy anything from him because it's not mission critical. So there's no real point shopping with him. 1 humanity, that is very handy. Drop this. We could actually run into New London and try and grab the items from the chest. Great heal, Exa, and 1 extra humanity. Well, that's not going to be good for us right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head up and I'm going to head into the Undead Asylum and whip some fools to death. At least try to. Okay, so we use all our soul items we picked up and we've got ourselves some extra strength, extra dexterity, and things like that as well. So, whoa, and the frame rate just shot itself. What is there? Alright, its whip's not too bad. The damage isn't horrible, but it's nothing to write home about. But importantly, we can deal damage with it. I don't think you can crit, you can counter with it, can you? Right, so I need to make sure I'm not out of range of the guy throwing firebombs at me. Yeah, so I basically put my strength Gauntlets of Artorius. Okay, so far, so good, he says. And we're still fast rolling. I have to chug some Essex of all that fire damage I took. We are light rolling actually, so it might make sense to try and get this. Early up. Excellent, we did it. I always worry about going to grab this item. Sometimes I've left it for ages and gone nope. Dark Moon Seance Ring. Well, that will replace the Rare Ring of Sacrifice. So we have extra attunement slots. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's dropped down. Are you gonna come over here? I need to chuck firebomb me, you bastard. I don't think I can backstab with this whip. I will be, like I said, I've never actually used the whip in this game. So this is good. It's already making me use weapons I would never have used before. Let's see if I can backstab with it. Well, I can't because he turned around to face me. So we might be whipping enemies to death for a while. Simon Belmont style. This has become Dark Castlevania, or Castlevania Souls. I'll whip these rats into submission. Twinkling Titanite. Delightful. Alright, so this has so far been a bit of a mixed bag. Well, I'm actually not gonna complain. We have a usable weapon. We are light rolling, and we've got a lot of soul items at the beginning, enough so we can level ourselves up quite a bit. I think that is also one of the hard bits. Oh shit! Like I said, is leveling up sufficiently so you can use a lot of the items you're gonna get. So, like I said, I think the main stats I want to focus on are endurance, strength, and dex, and really most other things by the wayside, really. Because like I said, with high enough strength and dex, I'll be able to use a majority of weapons. The only thing I will struggle with will be things that have an intelligence and dexterity requirement. Intelligence and faith requirement is what I meant to say. That's the only time I'll actually struggle with weapons. But there aren't that many of those things around, really, he says. So we're going to just get some items down here. What do we find? We find a gold-hemmed black skirt. Alright, so we're getting some clothes, ladies and gentlemen. So we don't have to run around butt naked all the time. Actually look kind of respectable. I wouldn't bring us home to meet, your parents. I definitely won't bring this guy back. I'm like, I don't know this guy. This guy who's wearing a helmet, gloves, and a skirt, and whipping people. Maybe he's into something that we don't really want to know about. I thought there was another enemy behind me then. Just seeing things, making me paranoid. Right, let's grab this. What would be rubbish, which is a Soul of a Brave Warrior, which is actually amazing for us. And I think I'm going to try and take out enemies while I've actually got the chance to actually get some souls. Like I said, take guys out where I can actually hit them and do damage. Does take 2 hits, but these guys are quite dumb, as you can see. They're just trying to make their way through a doorway. And like I said, at the moment I can light roll, I can attack, so I probably should take advantage of this and try and get as many souls as I can. Granted, these items, these guys don't give much, but like the Tesco advert says, every little helps. It all adds towards something. That was an item in that room I just missed, didn't there? So we'll go down and get that, since if we go up here, we will miss it. Like, I think everyone misses that room the first time round they play the game. Like, I didn't know that was there. Totally forgot about it. Right, let's do this. Let's get some more stuff. It's probably going to be something absolutely horrendous, and I'm wishing I didn't pick it up. And like I said, this is not a use what you see run either, so... Helm of the Wise. So a different helmet. But like I said, we can use it. But then again, I think you can use... I don't think any of the armor in this game has item restrictions. I think it's Dark Souls 2 and 3 with it, that kind of thing comes in. But like this helmet. Based on the helmet given to Henry VIII, if I do recall. Which is a symbol of the Royal Armouries in Leeds, which if you are close enough to visit, you should definitely go sometime. Look at all these weapons and armour, including modern stuff as well. Pretty good place to go. Right, what is this? The right of kindling. Holy shit! We got the right of mother trucking kindling. Now this run is off to a very lucky start. So last time we had plus 3 Estus before we even went to Blighttown. This time we can have 20 Estus before we can fight the first boss. This is ridiculous. Wow, that's a lot of HP we're going to be able to have. And the Night Gauntlets. So, I'm really worried so far. This game has been quite kind to us at the moment. But we know what's going to come up. Some bullshit is going to come up, and it means you can't use anything at all. But that's how this game goes, isn't it? Like I said, we don't have the master key, we have nothing like that. There are some bloodstains there. Like I said, our lack of poise is what's the annoying thing right now. But fortunately, these guys are chumps with their damage, so we can kind of survive. Take this guy out. Bump, he misses. Goodbye. Solve a nameless soldier. This item seed has been good to us, been kind to us so far. But we are going to sit down and rest up. Pop this Soul of a Brave Warrior. Might as well pop this Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Like I said, we are leveling up fast. So thinking, strength, dex, endurance, strength. I think we'll get endurance to 18. This is, so far, our weapon choices and armor is subpar, but we're finding lots of soul items. So this run is already automatically going quite a bit better. And like I said, on leveling up my dex, this will increase the damage this whip does. Bump. We might struggle against some other bosses, but like I said, it's a source of damage, and at this moment it's reliable. I can rely on me being able to deal damage to things, which when I had the Dark Knight Greatsword, Black Knight Greatsword, sorry, I couldn't reliably deal damage to anything at that point. So that was a bit of a shit. Alright. So right. Get an item there, but I can't get it. There's a guy behind there. That's it, he smashes out and breaks the frame rate. Waha! I'm liking this Simon Belmont souls we have going right now. Right.
Well now.
What do you have? Alluring Skull, I have Death, Humanity, Soul Items, Cage Key. That is kind of a key item, literally key item. Decent. This guy has a decent stock of things, actually. Yeah, nothing. I think the only key item we have there is the Cage Key. I hate I told you you're going to fall off a cliff. So we're going to buy the Cage Key. Because that will allow us to get Logan. I'm brought plenty of soul. I bought enough to buy a Cage Key off you.
Thank you kindly.
There we go. So yeah, just so we have means that we can open up the shortcut in Sen's Fortress if we make it that far. If we make it that far. That like I said, that is a big if. I'm actually going to sit down. We've still got 7 Estus. I'm not looking forward to this room at all. With my whip, but we'll deal with it. Right, one that guy's got. Oh my lord! Like I said, our problem right now is we don't have much in the way of armor. We can't take much damage. I don't want to knock that guy's body off the cliff. Whip through his guard because I can. What is this? A firebomb. Excellent. Another source of damage that we can use. Like I said, this run so far has been very kind to us. I mean, you're probably thinking, James, the whip is an absolutely shit weapon. I'm like, yes, it's not particularly great. But it's better than having a weapon that you use and it bounces off the enemy. Which doesn't really make sense to me. Like, if you're using a big heavy weapon that you can't use, you know, why not? Is that, we have, that was 13 humanity we just picked up there. 13 mother trucking humanity. So if we run out of Estus in a boss fight, we can use some humanity healing. We're going to head up here, because we're going to try and get rid of these guys with the firebombs first. Well, we've stopped them throwing firebombs at us. Alright, they're not going to come up the ladder, whatever. I'm just going to whip this guy to submission. Oh, they have now. Now they decide to come up. Oh! That guy threw a firebomb up. I've never seen that before. Throwing firebombs up and up. He's just like throwing like the grenades. I mean, good job this gold-hemmed cloak has decent fire resist. Red Titanite chunk. Not really usable right now. But we'll see. What is this? Gauntlets of Favor. Alright. So, we're getting quite an interesting setup here. I don't know if I can drop... I can't drop down and get... Cause that's what the Dark Knight is. Black Knight, I should say. And you can't do a dropping attack either. So, yeah. We're working within the limitations of the whip. So that means we won't be able to drop onto the head of the Taurus Demon. We will just have to rely on... oh shit. Oh shit. We'll have to just rely on using the pure damage from our whip. Soul of Lost Undead. We're getting lots of soul items from these guys, which is pretty good going. I don't think there are any more items we can get. So what I'm going to do, with the fact I've got humanity banked, is I'm going to use some of this lot of humanity I managed to pick up and kindle the bonfire. And then I'm going to make my way to the Taurus demon. We're not going to be able to take much damage. We have a crap shield, so we're going to have to rely on our evasion skills and be an absolute mother trucker as we slowly whip him to death. But I'm confident. Like I said, we have a reliable source of damage. And I'm miles away from leveling up. Of course I will be. Do I be really cheeky and take 20 Estus in there with me? I don't know. I think we'll go with the default 10 you would have at that point. If he starts kicking my ass, then we'll start getting more, but that will not. The soul items I have will not give me 2,000 souls, will they? No. Let's pop it anyway and see how much we get. Close. Close. Right, I'll make my way towards the Asylum Demon, and I will see you in a bit. Alright, we're back here. I love this armor we've just picked up. We are literally running around in some pants, some shin pads, a horned helmet and some gloves. I mean, I'm definitely not the kind of person you want to bring home to your parents. They take one look at you and be like, what is this guy on? I mean, I says, this is crazy. Like I said, picking up the balder leggings. I said leggings then, like, you know, like an item is leaded. So this is ridiculous. But it's ridiculously fun. A Titanite shard. We could upgrade our whip if we wanted. I can't grab that item because I can't get rid of it. And I'm not going to fight that Black Knight because that would just be stupid. Gonna go fight the Taurus demon. We have bigger fish to fry. With us. We can two-hand this whip, I think. So we might have to. Well, I think we'll have to two-hand the whip. And do some real damage to this guy. Oh man, this is hilarious. I love how we look. It's great. Look at this. Look at a good look. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Faction Souls. This is Faction Souls right here. Oh. I also don't want to kill enemies for souls as well, because I don't know that count for farming. But it says farming enemies for weapons is not allowed. But so far, the enemies I've killed haven't dropped any weapons. They've all been dropping soul items. Alright, so it's a marginal increase in damage. But yeah, this guy is not going to be as much of a pushover as he was the first time we fought him with this mod. Because we don't have the demon blooming spear. We have a whip. And barely any armor. But that's the joys of Dark Souls and the joys of mods. Right, boy. I'm going to whip you into shape. Or try to. Alright, this damage isn't too bad. I was expecting something absolutely horrendous. If you would just jump off the edge though, that'd be great as well. The issue with the whip is it's slow. It is quite slow to get going. Alright, it's good to do that. Thank you. Alright, I dodged most of that. Okay, like I said, we do have a lot of Estus as well. Okay. Oh, running attack's quite strong actually. I don't think we'll be able to break this guy's poise this whip. Speaking of that, we did. That was. Look, I'm gonna safety Estus while we can. Before we take some extra unnecessary damage as we're inside his crotch. And he stands on us. Oh, right, I'm gonna, again, safety Estus. I'm all about the safety Estus. I think we are medium rolling at this point. I'm not too sure. Oh. Right, I think I rolled too early. Again, if he's jumping away, we'll heal. Again, we took the full force of that. again, like I said, I've got little in the way of armor. So any hit I take does big damage. I try to roll into that, and just look directly into his crotch. Delightful. Delightful, mate. Oh, I'm mistiming my rolls now. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. Staring into a Taurus's demon's crotch. Alright, we're back here. Fortunate enough, because I'm still light, I managed to run past all the enemies and only take a small bit of damage. I got stabbed in the back. I'm going to try one-handing the whip just to see if it's speed, you know, if it's worth trying to go for a few quicker attacks. Also means I can have my shield up. Right, the damage is, it's like 20 points less, but it might be worth having my shield up just to block some of these hits. Can my like I said, my rolling at the moment is not on point. As we saw there, I'm going to lure him into an attack, back up, and swig. I don't know, maybe it might be worth trying to get some big hits in. Can I get out of your crotch, please, mate? Please. Like I said, blocking it and doing that seems to be decent. As we get in, and it's the running attacks that are pretty strong. And getting in when he's doing an animation. Oh, we just missed him there. Oh, right. Not good. Okay, we've got time to heal though. I'm thinking the speed of the one-handed attacks is good right now. Oh, I've never had that happen to me before. That was glorious. That was absolutely glorious. Oh, fuck you, Taurus Demon. Oh, you were beaten by a man in armored underpants. Well, you saw what you were fighting. You was like, I can't, and you ran off a cliff. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I've never seen that happen to me before. Green Titanite Shard and the Thunderstone Plate Ring. Strongly boosts our lightning defense. Amazing. Although we get to meet Solaire now, which is also going to be absolutely glorious. I wonder what item he is going to give us this time. Last time he gave us a blessing. Let's see what he gives us this time.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow.
As much as I'd love to sit there and listen to your lovely voice, Solaire, I do have places to go, people to see.
The way
There we go. So what?
Well,
Oh shit! He gives us the option to change our mind, though, doesn't he?
Then.
Yes, I have.
This pleases me.
Dragon King Great Axe. Well, we were wondering when we were going to get a shit weapon. So, and we just got it. What is it? 50 strength. Well, there's going to be no way we're going to be able to use this for a while, and we are now, are we medium? We are now fat rolling. We are a fat rolling guy in armored underpants. This is not going well. Well, it was going well, but now it's not. Like I said, there's lots of items there we could eventually pick up. But like I said, I want to make sure I can actually... Oh, and someone kindle this bonfire. Delightful. I said, want to make sure we can actually get back to here. So we're going to climb down and rest up and spend our hard-earned souls on some strength. If I can get to 25, I'll be able to two-hand this beast. Which might actually be our only option right now. I'm not that far off, to be honest. I hadn't spent so much of my points earlier on endurance and things. We might eventually be able to get there. Like I said, we're still a mile off. We're still a way off. But 25 strength, we can two-hand this beast. Because we do meet dex requirements, don't we? Yeah, we do. So, we might have to somehow get lucky and find enough items that we can use this. Right. Let's try and make our way across that bridge.